news comes first. You're watching WECT News.
Happening now is the public hearing on proposed shellfish leases in Pender County. The hearing is being held by the State Department of Environmental Quality's Division of Marine Fisheries.
Now, this is the next step in expanding the area for oyster farmers to actually harvest the oysters. WECT's Ariana Bertolotti found out not everyone is on board with where these proposed leases are. So why are some people pushing back, Ariana?
Well, John, Tate Tucker is a water shuttle captain who says he's not against the leases altogether. He just hopes for a seat at the table in saying the area is permitting leases too quickly, thus affecting his business too. It's another day on the water at Topsail Beach for Tate Tucker. He owns Tuck's Water Shuttle, which offers excursions on the water. But exactly where they can take paying customers could soon change.
Part of it is on a sandbar, so we use these sandbars all the time for recreation, for kayaks and paddle boards and low tide excursions. And it's also, one of them is right across from Harvey's Cut, which is a cut that we've used for 60 years to get from Banks Channel to the Intercoastal Waterway.
Tucker fears the growing shellfish industry, like oyster farms and the water area that they take up, could have a negative impact on his business and others that depend on the same territory. That's why the NCDEQ Division of Marine Fisheries is holding a public input meeting to hear from neighbors and business owners about allowing new plots for shellfish farming.
We're just actually asking for a seat at the table.
But he knows with neighboring counties putting a hold on new oyster leases, it leaves Topsail as a last option.
It doesn't produce any sort of hazard to navigation, but if you don't put it in the right spot, it can be at certain tides can be a hazard to navigation.
Behind me here is where the proposed oyster leases are going to go. Now you can't see it right now because it's high tide, but this is a sandbar and it is used for recreational use and even impacts a little bit, as I'm told, of the navigable waters for boat charters. Zach Harrison, Habitat Enhancement Chief with the State Division of Marine Fisheries, says that's why hearing from the community is so important when it comes to approving or declining these leases.
And so that public comment period in the public hearing is the last major step. And then our program then compiles that to bring to the director so that she can determine, with the help of legal counsel, where the laws land in comparison.
Tucker says he has nothing against the shellfish industry, but doesn't want to see its growth be the demise of his business. No action will be taken tonight. Again, that decision is left up to the Director of Division of Marine Fisheries. Ariana Bertolotti, WECT News.